Alright, Jason, we got your swing here. Drew a few lines. Bottom line, shaft plane, upper line, shoulder plane, yellow line, spine angle. So let's go forward a few positions here. Looks good at address. I don't mind how far you are from the ball. Let's see here. Alright, you were concerned about this position. Not terrible. I wouldn't mind the club being more in line with the hands, thus getting higher in the backswing. It would allow you to drop it in better, but not bad, not terrible. But we could see it, I'm just going to zoom in here, we could see it more right here in relation to the hands, or you can think about it a different way. You could see the hands more here, almost pushing, let me see here, pushing the hands that way kind of, which would in theory push the club head that way. Alright, all this is going to do, let's zoom back out, is going to get the club higher this way rather than laid off that way. Again, it's not terrible though. It's not the main part that concerns me, because right there, dude, that's freaking money position at the top. Again, if the club were there, I think it might benefit you a little bit more depending on what you're trying to do. But what I'm going to try to do with you, I love where that club is. So the main thing I'm going to talk about is right here. All right. So, little high. Again, don't mind it. Love it. Drop it in nicely. Spine angle is retained. Love that. Love this position. Let's fast forward a little. Spine angle still there, still rotating. Club's a little on top. Again, wouldn't mind seeing this club. Oop, undo. Thought I did a circle there. Get more than there, a little bit lower. So again, what we could do is drop this arm. If you want to think about this plane, this is pretty good. You could almost feel like this arm drops in a little bit more. So in this way, not so much that way. All that's going to do is drop the club in. It's going to shallow it out for you. Okay. Let's fast forward just a touch. Really good position there. Still turning through it nicely. Love this position with the arms. But here's what happens. You go, because of your takeaway, you go shallow to steep. So let me just kind of, your club kind of goes this way to that way. Sorry, this way to that way to steep. It's this triangle motion that way. Rather than high to shallow to steep, or to shallow again. I rather the club go, let's back up a little bit here, a little higher there, so then it shallows out right there, and it's not so steep. Because here's where I'm really going to harp on you a little bit. Look at that club right there. We're going to clear all this out. Actually, we're not. We're going to clear, yep. Spine angle's still kind of there. I like it. Shaft plane, that's even a little fair. Shaft plane would be more there. And you should be parallel to this at this point. Very high release means you roll the club. So now you've got a timing issue. So now, because it's a high release, you're going to hit the ball a little bit higher. Ball's going to release. So if you time it nicely, you tend to hit higher draws. Time it poorly, probably hit thin and low right. Okay? That's why your divot is going this direction. I'd rather see that divot go a little further left. And I'd like to see the club, instead of exiting this way, I'd love to see it exit more along your shoulder plane. Right? Club just exits too high. That's why I want to face on view, because I don't know what your arms are doing through impact really. I'd like to see it more in there. So you can just do little slow half drills where you just feel the club like it's wrapping around your waistline more rather than your shoulder line. You can think, like I said, the takeaway is only going to help getting it higher, because then from higher we can go lower or more shallow. Then we can release around, and it's going to help release lower and left. Okay? And that's what I ultimately want to see here. But yes, I think the takeaway is a little bit of it, but it's mainly this. This is way too high right here, especially in relation to your body. If you were more upright, you'd be more of a two-planer, which that release is okay. But this, more one plane, go and watch Neiman, that 19-year-old, 20-year-old Neiman. He gets into a similar position, this very low body finish. But look where his club goes. It's like here. Reason that kid's solid. Okay? So work on the finish, the release, through impact. Turn nicely. Hands just have got to be more into the left. I'm going to go one more frame here. Yeah, see? That's what I'd really like to see. The hands get more around the hip here. But I think if you try to get the hands more around the hip here, right? So you're going kind of in to in. Right now you're kind of going out to out. So you're swinging more on this plane with your whole body, meaning the club enters here, exits here. I'd like to see everything more here. Club entering here, exiting here. Hope that makes sense.